Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can't help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
And the camera's locked up again. What's going on with the camera? What's going on with the camera? The camera's locked up again. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. Oh, every time it does that. Magic, welcome. What's going on? Stacy, welcome. Stacy, by the way, thank you for your very kind note. Christina showed it to me. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Free, Shannon, what else we got? Blah, welcome back. And Julissa, welcome. What's going on? We got a lot of people here. We got 12 viewers, and we've been on for 30 seconds. Cappy and Shannon, did you donate 5 minutes ago, 11 minutes ago? I'm kind of curious if that's just something old that came through on my screen, or like what's happening with that. Anyway, Blah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Boo Boo, what is going on? Will I get good news from the company very soon? Will I get some good news? I hope so. I hope you get some fantastic news. Let's go to the Tarot Tower, speaking of good news, and get us some good news warmed up by using this deck right here, which, if you're unaware, is the Modern Witch Tarot. It's such a great deck of cards. I love it. And I'm just saying, if you got one deck of cards, this is the one you need. You know, Tammy, what is going on? Good to see you as well. How is everybody doing tonight? Having a rockin' Monday night. Man, we got a lot of work done today. I got a lot of work done today. I feel productive. I feel nice and productive. I need to get another video out the door. I've been lax in making videos. I have been lax in making tutorial videos. I got to admit now, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I have been lax in doing that. So I need to get back on the train and get that going on. Bartman, what's going on? Sweet Pea, thanks for your donation. And IT Guy, welcome to the stream. What is going on? All right. We need to get some good news from a company. Let's find out how that is going to go. King of Pentacles is good news indeed. Four of Wands, being at home, feeling at home there, feeling like you're at a place that is going to be productive, feeling like you belong, feeling like you make that contribution that everybody likes. Linda, welcome to the stream. What's going on? And the Queen of Swords, right? I think some of the dominance there, some of the attitude there is sort of slowing down. I think that we have openings that are actually presentable, openings that are going to be something that you can get onto, that you can, you know, sort of drag in there and get and make a mark, right? Because Six of Wands, right? They're just sort of talking about roaming in there People celebrating your appearance. Little Sag, thank you for your donation. People celebrating your appearance. People enjoying your presence and all of this other stuff. That's kind of important, right? If you're somebody that people rely on, you're the go-to person during problematic times. You're the go-to person that can get things done. I think that's where you are at, right? The Six of Wands. Everybody's celebrating. Star Bright and Sarah, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. But yeah, being at home there, being celebrated, having the power, having the ability to do things that others cannot, and the King of Pentacles, being open and welcome and getting the money, getting the rewards that you need for that effort, blah. That's possibly your best reading yet. Jesus, we got a lot of readings. Julissa, Little Sag, what's going on? Thank you for your donations. Again, I appreciate that. It's going to be a rocking night now. We got, I think, 10 donations in 5 minutes. So it's going to be one of those nights where we're going to like set some kind of a record. Does S know about me? Know who I am? Sweet Pea. Ooh, Sweet Pea. I'm thinking, okay, we need reversals for this one because I'm thinking Sweet Pea, if we have a hidden card like the High Priestess and it's flipped upside down, I think that is going to be critical. Let's go to my go-to deck for this. I was going to say Echoes of Nature. No, it's the Waterfall Tarot. By the way, the Waterfall Tarot, the Echoes of Nature is actually going to be reprinted here. We are reprinting the Echoes of Nature. I'm adding 18 cards to that deck. It'll be a 90 card oracle. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with 90 card oracle, but that's a lot of cards. Like your chances of getting a duplicate is pretty slim at that point. Shuffling may be a little challenging. I don't know. I mean, we got to sort of see. Anyway, does S know about me? Know who I am. The Chariot. I think you've been sneaky. I think that you have gone under the radar, that not moving, that hidden aspect of the Chariot being upside down. And the Fool, right? We're looking above instead of below. We sort of looking around. We're trying to find our way without looking, without having a lot of intenting things, right? Little Jeep Girl, anyone at work? Little Jeep Girl, let me know what your question is because I have no idea what it is based upon that statement. Anyway, yeah, if you can clarify a little bit, I appreciate that. Anyway, Maddie, welcome to the stream. It's packed tonight. Midnight Meditations is here too. This is some good news tonight. All right. Yeah, they're looking up. They're not paying attention. They're not seeing it. The Three of Pentacles, they're busy with other things. They're busy with other things. In the night, right? They have their own actions going. They have their own things happening, and they're not really paying much attention to it. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say a thumbs down. It feels like that there's not a lot of attention being paid. There's not a lot of sort of forward motion. There's not a lot of things happening. So, I mean, it just feels like no. It really feels like no based upon the read. Sweet Pea. Maddie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It's packed tonight. All right. Is S the Libra my future husband? Little Sag, getting right to it. Little Sag is getting right to it. Betty C., welcome back. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you again. It has indeed been a while. It has indeed been a long time. It has. All right. We're going to go for, we're going to go for the fancy deck tonight. We're going to go for the Dark Mansion Tarot with the fancy version here. And we are going to have a party with this thing tonight. I'll tell you that now. Andrew, what is going on? Good to see you. All right. We got a Libra. This is a tough one. We got a Libra. They seem nice. They could indeed be somebody that is important to us later, right? Important to us later. It could be. But are they our future husband? That's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. What are we looking for here? High Priestess, Empress, and the Nine of Wands is interesting. Okay, a little sad. From this, I immediately sort of see that you've had some rough-ass time with relationships. You've had a rough time. It is difficult. It is difficult sometimes for you to sort of get through things. It's difficult for you to get, by the way, this is a dark mansion tarot. It's difficult for you to get through. It's difficult for you to move past. It's difficult for you to get into something that could be marriage potential, that could be that comfort zone that you need, that commitment that you need to move forth and move into the next thing. It says right here, yeah, we've had problems. Empress says yes. I mean, this is almost a thumbs up on its own. The Empress is a marrying card. It is somebody who is happily married, somebody who has comfort, somebody sitting on a bunch of cushions. They got everything. It's got the sort of the culmination of queens and whatnot. High Priestess says there's some surprises around the corner, though. We're going to go a thumbs up. I'm going to say yes, this could be indeed your future husband, but they have some secrets in the closet. They have some past relationships that you don't know yet. They have some things that are going to creep up that you don't know yet. And you're going to have to deal with that in time. But the answer to your question is yes. That indeed could be. It indeed could be your future husband. That Empress really just brings it home. It brings it home. It's like just knocks it out of the park. Let's find out about some playfulness with the Star Bright Playful Tarot with a love forecast for June. For June. That's not far away. It's creeping me out. I'll be honest with you. It's creeping me out that I predicted something is going to happen in July. And I'm not sure what it is, but it is notable whatever happens in July. Okay. And I'm really, it's creeping me out that July is so close because I don't know what it is. I think something is going to happen in July. I don't know what it is. And I'm not really sure I'm ready to embrace it quite yet. But you know, we need to keep positive on it and find out. Maybe it's something wonderful. Maybe I win the lottery or something. You never know. But something's happening. Something is happening in July. I've been saying that since like December. So, okay. June, here we go. Playful Heart Tarot. Star Bright. Man, love is going to be challenged in that. It's almost like that cheating. We have a Star Bright. I think, no, globally, I think everybody gets affected by something. I think something happens as far as cheating goes with love in June. I think we have something happening, something sort of culminating, something that needs to be expressed, but it's expressed in the wrong way in June as far as love. We have the 3, we have the 9 of Wands, again with the Wounded Warrior. Next to the 3 sort of indicates maybe a third-party situation. Maybe, you know, dating somebody who's dating somebody else. Maybe a little bit of a roundabout, all right? Tarot and such, welcome to the stream. And the Page of Wands, it's almost like the action that we're taking, the effort that we're putting in, almost seems to be wasted in a lot of ways in June. It just looks challenged, right? It just does. Lovely Green, thank you for your donation. But the 6 of Pentacles is good. It means we have opportunities for something where people are giving, people are loving, people want to sort of express that. People want to be there for us. I'm just saying we have some good potential in June. But the cheating aspect sort of sneaks in the background, and you kind of got to watch how much you're going to do that. Jesus, we got like 20 donations. It's been like 10 minutes. Shiso, Amanda, Hazel, Cheryl, and Lovety. Thank you all for your It's going to be a wild night. It's going to be a wild night, my friends. Just hold on. Are you wearing a seatbelt? If you're not wearing a seatbelt, I'd recommend you get one right now, because it's going to be one of those nights where you don't know what is happening. Sarah donated. I think Sarah wanted the good news. Definitely some good news. Started crying so loud you could hear me from Dallas. Oh, Jesus. What is coming for me in the next couple of months in my career? Sarah needs some cash. Speaking of winning the lottery, Sarah needs to win the lottery. Let's do the thought. Well, the thought is kind of depressing in some of these questions. We're doing money. We're doing money. Let's go ahead and do this one here, which is going to be the Art Nouveau. The Art Nouveau. See if we can get some career for Sarah. Get some good news. Get some cash. Ola. Sweet Pea, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Cheryl, it has been a minute. Cheryl, how are you doing? Cheryl, I missed you. Cheryl, I legitimately missed you, Cheryl. I was actually asking about you the other day. Cheryl, I missed you. It is good to have you back. Are you back in the States? Are you still over there? Let me know. Let me know what is going on, because Cheryl's awesome. Everybody likes Cheryl. I'm just saying, Cheryl's amazing. And, you know, it's been a while. I'm glad you're back. Okay. We need some good news. With that, choices, the night, bringing it in, having the connections, and a lot of this sort of going away, right? Okay, we talk about this in my book, okay? This is a bad card, okay? It's a cutting card. It's a removal card, and that's normally bad. That's normally bad. But what if you're cutting something that needs to be gotten rid of? What if you're cutting something that has been weighing on you? What if you're cutting something that is just heartfelt, painful, and you need it to go away? This is going to be good. And the reason I say all of this is because I think that is what is indeed being cut. I think that you have choices as far as career. We have good choices that can be made. We have a lot of good things happening with all of this. We have the night, which talks about good news coming in, talks about having pride with what we're doing, pride not only in work, but a lot of other things that we're doing. The Tory, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. And the match that you need, right? You're looking for career. We're looking for that good spot. We're looking for that action. We're looking for the good things coming in, the good news. The Two of Cups says it does bring it in. It does pull it in for us. It helps us. It brings the good news in. So, and cutting. With all of the good things, cutting is cutting something bad out. Cutting is removing something that doesn't need to be there. Maybe the stress, maybe some of the factors that are causing you the pain, the butt is just sort of goes away. So that's going to be good overall. Anyway, Jalissa Leo wants a general love reading. Let's find out about general love with the mom. No, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this one. We can do this one on there, get a little bit of that. I mean, this is, by the way, the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. That is good. That is good. The 10 was after the 2 of coins. Yeah. Well, if the 10 that comes after the 2 of coins, it means you have choices to make that involves releasing something. Right? There are choices to make that involve releasing something that could be that release that you need. That could be to get something out of your life that has been weighing down on you. You'll see the cutting card as well next to things like the 10 of Wands, where we're carrying all this burden and now we can free up from it. You have a 3 of swords or a 10 of swords, anything that cuts that burden out, that removes that from your shoulders. Okay, and that's important, right? So the Knight of Coins is back. The Knight of Coins is back indeed. We have a 2 of Wands with a King of Cups. This is good. This is good for a general love reading. Okay, we talked about the 2 of Wands before, right? It is about sort of figuring out where you belong in a mixture of different things, in a mixture of figuring out how to go through and how to make things happen. This is sort of the opportunities that you need in order to do that. And it's almost like that you have the availability of somebody, you have the availability of love. It's sort of reaching out and getting that, finding where we have to be for that to happen. And the Knight of Coins is indeed sort of that Taurus feel, coming in and having the abilities to do what we need to do with love, having the ability to figure out where we're at. So that is very action oriented. It is very sort of, I know where I am. I know where I go. I'm seeking some stability and whatnot. And the King of Cups, I'm able to get the emotional satisfaction that I need in love, which is going to be important. Emotional satisfaction is always key when you have a couple of royalties, one being the stability that you need. The stability is mobile, by the way, Jalissa. It is mobile stability. In other words, you may have to go elsewhere. You may have to seek sort of add that out. It may not be a freebie. It may not drop into your lap. And then something with the King of Cups, right? A little bit of an emotional disconnect, but the ability to get where I need to be at the end of the day emotionally. That's going to be sort of important, okay? Anyway, Jalissa, thank you for your, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. And we have a cue out the door. We have a queue out the door tonight. It's rocking. It is hopping. If you don't have a seatbelt on, you're going to need one because we have a lot of stuff to do tonight. It's going to be a manic Monday. I love it. I love it. A manic Monday. I'm going to go through every tarot deck in this freaking tower tonight. I'm telling you now, because the Heaven and Earth Tarot is going to get the D question, because we need a D question, because
Everybody loves the D.
it's critical to have a little D on the channel. You need a little D on the channel. And this is the channel to go for that. I mean, you know, you already knew. Anybody that has seen the channel for more than one show knows if there's going to be some D that's going to be flopped out in the open tonight, it's going to be on this channel, you know? And will D reach out to me soon? Will D get back to me? Will D have the opportunities to do that? What are we looking for? What are we looking for here? We want movement. They're reaching out to us. We want movement. We want good news cards, Sun. We want movement. We want the Eight of Wands, swiftness, reaching out sooner than you expected. So you're asking about soon. This is a quick movement card. It's not like the Chariot. It's not like the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is a slow-ass card. The Chariot is kind of slow. The Chariot's built out of stone. The Chariot's built out of stone. It's not going to be hauling down the street at full speed. Okay? I mean, can we understand? Can we agree with this? Yes? Midnight Meditation hosting Daisy. Daisy from 2001 movie. Daisy, let me know what your question is. But yeah, sooner than you think, my friend. Sooner than you think. The D is coming. The D is coming indeed. So, yeah. The Magician. Good news, good news. The Sun, best card in the deck, illuminates everything. You're going to get a pretty clear picture of how this is going to go down. And that's a yes. I mean, that is a yes. We're giving this a thumbs up. It is a yes. The D is coming indeed. All right, Free wants a general. What are we going to do for a general reading? We have so many decks. We have so many. By the way, if you're new here, this is my tarot tower. It is 80 decks of beautiful, luscious tarot. And all of them are awesome and beautiful, especially this one. See, the reason I have this, okay, everybody, all the new people, we got like 55 people watching. The reason I have this is because if you get your box and you take the tarot out, you put the tarot in, you take the tarot out, you put the tarot in, the box is going to look like 4 miles of bad road very quickly, okay? So what you do is you build the tarot tower for 20 bucks. You can build this for 20 bucks. You get your cards and you just lift them out. They're fresh, they're clean, no friction, nothing to ruin them. Your box is immaculate because it's in the other room. It's in the other room. You don't have to deal with that. And then you press a button and it will show you what deck you are looking for. That's modern technology, my friends. That is modern technology at its best. You know, this is what I do. This is what I do. Let's find a general and see where it's going. See where the animals are taking you. We're back to the sun. The sun appears to be all over the place tonight, and that is really exciting for me personally because sunlight in this particular deck is really good because it's all greenery. The sunlight feeds everything. The sunlight gets things going. The sunlight gets things started, and it keeps it alive. It keeps it vibrant. It keeps it where you want it to be because you don't want it to stagnate. You don't want it to stale out. And the best part is the Weaver of Spells. It's going to sort of illuminate to you. It's going to illuminate to you where you need to be, what you need to be doing. Because Free, I think in a lot of ways you're kind of lost. You feel like you just don't have that super clear destination. You don't have a guiding star, a guiding light that's going to take you where you need to be. I think that's coming. I think that is arriving in here, right? CJ, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But the Two of Boons is sort of the weird card here. It says, during this illumination, during anything coming in, Mina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Anything coming in during this process, You need to sort of balance out things. Not only that, but during that journey, you need to figure out where is the end state. Because during a lot of movement, we get lost. We're trying to figure out what we're doing, and we try to figure it out on the fly. And a lot of times that's challenging, but I think you're going to be able to do that. Just be aware that the path is not laid out as clear as you want it. You do have the sun, things are illuminated, but decisions are going to be critical here for you to get going and you to get going full speed. A human, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we got Freeze Out, we got Star Bright is here. We got 150 donations. So, yeah, a little Jeep girl, anyone at work? I have no idea what that question is. Somebody help me out here. Anyone at work into me sexually or romantically? Is that different? Maybe it is. I don't know. Sexually or romantically? Anyone trying to get a hookup at work? It sounds like we're getting a hookup. If I'm going to hook up with somebody at work, I'm going to go with the This Might Hurt Tarot. Because, I mean, there's a lot. Have you ever had that relationship at work? You're in love with this person. You're like, this is the most special person I've ever met in my life. And I love them.
I love you.
I love them. And then you break up. And you got to see this idiot every single day. Every single day you have to see this idiot again. And it gets awkward. It might hurt indeed. It does get awkward. All right, little Jeep girl, is anybody at work want to get down in the copier room? I mean, I'm just saying, maybe the lunchroom, during breakfast, around the water cooler. Does it? Okay, well, okay. Nine of Pentacles does point to work. Moon says that there's some people thinking about you, but I'm just going to say no. I'm going to say, sort of a no feel, right? Love to Green, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. The moon says that, yeah, we can get naked. We can get naked, but we're going to be out in the cold after this. It appears that we may be out in the cold and having a problem. We may be having a problem pretty seriously, pretty soon. We don't want that. Okay, little Jeep, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's for the best. Anytime you have a bad card at the end, it means if we entered that, if we jaunted in that direction, if we tried it, if we took a shot and tried this, we're going to be out in the cold. And the work is going to be nice and warm behind that wall, which we're not on the other end of. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that I would say no. I'm going to say no. Nobody's kind of into you at this. And that's the This Might Hurt Tarot. The This Might Hurt Tarot is so key on that. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's find out. Maddie, what's going to happen between this Pisces and I? Maddie's got another. Is this the same Pisces? Maddie, is this the same Pisces? I don't know. By the way, we need to unlock the door because Christina is on the way. Give me like 20 seconds to unlock the door. And we're back. Okay. Is this the same Pisces or is this a different Pisces? I mean, this is a new Pisces. Maddie, 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 I'm just saying that May is your Pisces month. May is your Pisces month. What do we want? Oh, man. We want the thought. I think Maddie wants reality. Maddie wants reality. Maddie wants to know the truth, the whole truth, and the Thoth version of the truth. So there it is. All right, let's find out. High Priestess Sewell, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got to get Maddie. Some good news here. Got a new Pisces on the line. Is this going to be good or is this going to be a monumental waste of time? Love Apples Adora. Thank you for joining us tonight. What is going on, Thoth? Maddie does love the Thoth. Maddie does love the Thoth. What are we going to do with this? It's going to be a quick one. It's not going to be something that they're going to be around very long. The biggest problem here is a big disconnect with ideals. I think they start talking and you fall asleep. I think that they have these great and wonderful ideas that you think are absolutely stupid. I mean, it almost feels like, okay, you're going to have 2 encounters with this person, bottom line. 2 encounters. I was right with a Capricorn. Thumbs up. You're going to have 2 encounters with this person, okay? They're coming back. I don't think that you like it when they start talking for a long period of time. They're holding back a lot of shit that you don't want to hear. They holding back so much stuff that you need to know, and you're going to find out about it a little too late. Mara, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Going to be a quick one, Maddie. It's going to be expedient. It's going to be quick. It's going to be out the door. It almost feels like that they're dragging in emotions that you don't want. After a while, after that honeymoon, period sort of winds down and whatnot. Yeah, it just feels that, maybe not. And again, the Hanged Man, we have differences looking at differences, types of things happening, but you're gonna have 2 encounters with this person. The reason I say 2 encounters, Maddie, the reason I say 2 encounters is because they have something that you really, really like. It's that one little light at the end of the tunnel where you're like, this is a dark tunnel. I'm not very happy. I'm lost. You see that little light. You're like, what the hell is that? And you go in and you're trying to find what it is. And I think that you have something that they really, really like, and you want it again later. That's what I mean. I don't know if that's.
Everybody loves the D.
If it's got to do with that, I don't know. But I'm just saying there's something about them that you really like and you want it again later. That's a bottom line. Bottom line. All right, Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Donated last night. She wanted Christina to answer a question for her. Star Bright. You did indeed. Christina sent me a screenshot. If Christina gets here on time, Christina will do that. All right. I'm looking through Christina's text, and let's see. She had Star Bright. Wanted a general. See, we screenshotted it. Star Bright. You think I'm kidding when I say that I love all of you? We screenshot it when we miss a reading so that we know. Anyway, Star Bright, a general reading from Christina. If she gets here soon, we are going to do a general. If not, the next time she's here, you get your general. Don't worry. See, you think I'm lying. You think I'm like, he's like, okay, he says he loves us, sure, whatever. And we screenshot stuff. I mean, I'm just saying. Dave, can I ask you a favor, please? This is a bad time to ask me a favor. I'm on the stream. Maddie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that donation for your accurate readings. All right, let me answer this person. I am streaming right now. Okay. Can I use your headphones for 3 days? I need to deal with this later. Okay. Who's coming towards me in love? Lovely Green. Love tea. Is it love tea or lovely? I don't know. Either way, we're going to use this deck of cards right here because that's what we need to do. Love tea. I hope it's not upside down. Yeah, I think it's going to be all right. Can I use? Okay, you do that. Yeah, okay. I'm streaming right now. Some people got to understand that I got to stream. Tonight is like hopping night too. I gotta focus. I gotta focus in. Okay, love tea. What's coming towards? Oh no, who's coming towards me in love? Somebody is definitely coming towards you in love. Look, we got the lovers. Love tea comes in here. Love tea's like, who is this fat man reading cards on the internet? And he pulls the lovers. The fat man on the internet reading tarot pulled you the lover's card as your first card out. So I hope you're happy. If not, I'll show you a magic trick and you'll be happy. Either way, the lover says there is somebody coming. Let's get some information about the 6 of Wands. This is somebody who is in business for themselves. This is somebody who knows business. They are good at it. They're good at making money. They have a lot of good stuff sort of surrounding them. They have a lot of hype surrounding them as well. It just feels like this person has a lot of this energy. And I think they're a Leo. Now, calm down. Leos aren't that bad sometimes. There's a lot of great Leos. Leo is in here, especially being celebrated, getting all the attention. They are good with them. A priestess says that overall, this person has something that's currently happening that you don't like. Maybe they have an ex that's still stalking them or still in their life. Maybe they have sort of this aura about them you don't like, but there's certain pieces and parts that you sort of revolve around after some time that you're like, yeah, this is not something I really want to get into. But I do think it's a great short-term relationship. I do think it's fun getting out, having fun, sort of expanding sort of where you're at, what you're doing. I think it's awesome overall, but be aware it's very short-term, and be aware they have a lot of odd things sort of surrounding them that you're not going to like, that you're going to have to put up with for a little bit, right? But it's one of those time to have an adventure. Time to have an adventure. Cheryl can't do corporate. Should she start her own business? Should she start her own business? We have so many things happening at once. We have so many things going on here. If you're in the queue, it is longer than my, okay. If you're here in the queue, and we're here and you're here. So it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. We're parsing through it, my friends. And you wonder why I start 30 minutes early? This is why. This is why. I can't do corporate. Should I start my own business? Is that going to be something that works? Is that going to be something that's formidable, that's awesome, that can be possible? Let's find out. Melissa, welcome to the stream. All these new people, we got to show you a magic trick. We'll do a magic trick after Cheryl. Cheryl, because I love Cheryl, I want to focus on Cheryl's. Okay, let's see. Six of Swords, the Tower, the Page of Swords. Right now, no. Right now, no. It feels like thumbs down right now, right? Are you destined to be a businesswoman? I think so. The Page of Swords says the problem is you don't have this firm reality around business, this firm idea that's going to work, this firm inspiration that's going to be 100% functional, 100% good, right? 100% good. And it feels like that you need that. Page of Swords, that communication, that ideas just aren't fully developed and fully manifested, right? So in other words, if I'm going to write a book, let's say I'm going to write something like tarot guidance. I have a general idea of what I want in tarot guidance, but now I have to go and say, okay, I want it to be color. I want it to be thick. I want it to have beautiful, thick pages. I want it to have all of these things. I want to put my deck in it. So the idea starts to develop. The idea starts to come about, and then I'm ready to make the book, okay? You need that, and that isn't there yet. If you can get that launch set to that, the Tower says be prepared for building it up from scratch. The Tower has fallen. You need to build it up from scratch. You need to build it piece by piece and go. Yes, you can. Again, long journey, Six of Swords. Talk about it in the book I just showed you. The Tower, rebuilding it, getting it done, that firm idea happening, and then launching it for the next piece. All right. But yes, eventually, not now, but eventually, get the idea in place. Please read about my daughter M and her love life. Let's find out about her love life by using the Modern Love Tarot, my friends. The Modern Love Tarot gets it done. If we are going to have one deck that is going to just break the speed record, that's going to break the sound barrier, that's going to go faster than the speed of light, it's going to be the Modern Love Tarot. This is just gorgeous. The book will be in physical form in 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. They're taking forever. It's okay. I will have hundreds and hundreds of these books available that you can get one. It's kind of expensive. It's a luxury item. Let's be honest with each other, but I'm just saying it's nice. When you see it, it has a presence to it. Anyway, daughter M and her love life. Her love life is pretty robust. Her love life has been pretty bad. But the Nine of Pentacles says overall it works out for the best. Her love life is going to be variable. It's not going to be something where all of a sudden it works and they get married, they have 20 kids. It doesn't seem like one of those. It seems like very variable, very sort of outspoken, very moving. It's almost like a moving target, right? It's almost like a moving target. We're trying to get where we need to be, but overall it just feels like that this is going to be a lot of effort to get there to the final destination. I don't think you're in a hurry. I don't think she's in a hurry to get to the final destination, but if it's possible, if it is all possible, Amanda, she's going to have just a really special person come into her life, okay, in 3 years. This is going to be the big one. This is going to be something exciting. This is going to be something that really sort of impacts her, really sort of makes her sort of who she is. It really sort of gets that feeling of, yeah, this is how love should be. A lot of times she's confused about how love should be. She needs the roadmap. She needs a lot of things happening at the same time. She needs that experience under her belt as a success, right? How to make it a success. And I think that's coming in 3 years. For now, it's going to be on and off. It's going to be heartbreak. Overall, she's going to be pretty content and pretty happy, but the big one comes in 3 years. This is going to be the lovers. This is going to be something that makes the impact, something that sort of maps out basically her future with love. Anyway, Hazel had a question. Hazel is here. Hazel wants to know, can I get a single love reading? Let's do it. By the way, all the new people, all the people here, if you like what you're seeing, come on, hit the like and sub button. If I'm a YouTuber, you know I'm going to beg you to hit the like and sub button. That's going to be reality here, okay? That's going to be reality. But if you didn't like the reading so far, you'll like the money trick. Basically, I'm going on Kickstarter. I need to buy a tarot deck. All I have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have any money. I have no money at all. You need more money, especially if you're on Kickstarter. You snap your fingers, now you got 100. That's going to be enough to buy one Kickstarter deck. I mean, with inflation and you know what I mean? Yasmin, thank you for your donation through PayPal. People think it's fake. It's not fake. It's 20, 40, 60, 80. It's literally $100, guys. It is literally $100. We have $100 that you can spend on a Kickstarter. All you have to do is the snap of the fingers, and that is going to be where the magic happens. Okay. Single love reading for Hazel. Let's get it done. Let's use Christina's favorite deck. I think this is Christina's new favorite deck. It is the Forest Creatures Mini. I did get the bigger one. I ordered the bigger one because I like it thick and long. If my tarot decks, I like them to be thick and I like them to be long and strong. And this is not sufficient for me. I need it bigger. And it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's going to be here in about 3 weeks. But you're going to see the big, thick, long, and strong deck. And that's how I roll, okay? Because size does matter. It is tarot. We got 65 people. That's insane. 65 people want to watch me talk random crap about tarot cards. Thank you for being here. I can't believe all of y'all are here. But sure. Uncover Tarot YT, Mana's Talk Session. Mana's back. Mana, I've missed you. Mana, I asked about you the other day. How have you been? Good to see you again. Anyway, single love reading. 5 of Swords. Okay. Into Death, into the 7 of Swords, into the Tower. Hazel, you've had a rough time. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know you. I'm just saying, from the cards, you've had a rough time. It needs to get better. The good news is with Death and the Tower combined, it means you're in for a major transformation. You're in for something that's going to be big, something that's going to flip your reality over and create an environment where you can succeed, because you've had a massive rough time as far as love is concerned. You need that pathway to open up, like in the Wizard of Oz, right? You need that pathway to open up, the yellow brick road where you can follow, you can go, you can have adventures, you can do things. A lot of happy things are ahead of you, but it is crumbling down before you get there. It is bad. It is crumbling down before you get there. Death in the Tower and the same thing is bad. 7 of Swords, somebody coming back from the past that makes it a little bit worse. And the 5 of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. Hazel, that's rough. That is rough. The good news is once everything crumbles down, once everything happens, once everything moves into the next phase, you are going to be much more successful than you have been, than you are today. All right. Sweet Pea, how to stay connected with Z during this time apart. By the way, let me let Christina know she needs to do a reading when she's here. Oh, anyway, she's about 40 minutes away. I would say 40 minutes away. Anyway, so let's find out about that. Connected with Z during this time apart. Let's get it done. and go to the tower. Go to the tower, find out with some cats. Yeah, the Grimalkin is here. You know what I mean? This stream cracks me up. Yeah, you know, if the chat doesn't crack you up, the wild adventures up in here will crack you up indeed. Grimalkin with the kitty eyes and all that stuff. Let's find out about that. Let's find out about that. We have, that's an evil looking kitty eyes. That's the little cat eyes sort of staring at you. They're staring at you. They're like, what are you doing? They're like, where is my gourmet cat food that you fed me yesterday? It's not here, and I am not happy. Beautiful deck, though. Okay, how do you stay connected while you're apart? Cyber. I mean, come on. Everybody loves a little cyber. That's okay. That's my personal thing. Let's ignore that one, and let's move on to the cards. Nine of Pentacles says having the firm foundation helps. Okay, Nine of Pentacles into the world is great. The Chariot as well, making sort of action towards each other, doing something a little special, right? The Chariot, you got to get moving with that. You got to bring in the world. You got to bring in all of these great things. Now we got 70 people. This kind of creeped me out, I'll be honest with you. You got the Chariot, you got to get moving. You got to get into the next phase. You got to get into this next big thing. I mean, you can't just sit there and you can't just be like, hey, you know, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. How's it go over there? How was your day? Oh, it was okay. You know, I don't think that works. I think doing something special, making that movement, getting the Chariot done, and, you know, putting them on top, not literally, but putting them on top and getting that emotional hit. Maybe write them a quick poem, make them a little drawing of something cute, you know, that reminds you of this special time that you had in the shower at the gym, or something like this, right? The Five of Wands, just don't let it get competing. Don't let it get to where you're just like, yeah, that ain't just working, right? Because sitting there just isn't going to work. Sitting there just isn't going to work. I'm just saying cyber. I mean, people backing me up. IT guy knows. IT guy understands. IT guy gets it. IT guy knows the time, what time it is. Speaking of what time it is time for Love T's is it time? I don't know what time it is. It is time for the Tori Franco. Would love to know what now until June will look like for me after all. Mana, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You've run out of questions. Well, Mana, we're gonna do something special for you. We're gonna do something special for you at the end. At the end, we'll do something special for Mana. We're going way long. We're not finishing anytime soon, so I'm just saying. Anyway, you know, Tori's new. Tori saw the magic trick. Tori's seen all of these readings. Tori's been around for like 30 minutes, and Tori's excited about the channel, and I'm happy. Thank you for being here. Anyway, June looked like what now until June? June's pretty quick. CJ, thank you for your donate. Or no, not CJ. Who the hell just donated? Man, okay. It's one of those, there's so many donations, I'm kind of confused right now. Anyway, death. Tori, you got change coming. Not going to be good change. You have some change happening that's not going to be good. When I say not good, I think that it's not going to be in your favor, right? It's like the not really in your favor. It's something that's going to happen you're not really looking forward to. I don't think you see it coming, actually. I think it's a complete surprise. Star Bright hosting Sunflower, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sunflower, let us know what your question is. Death says that, yeah, this change is going to lead to disappointment. I think it's going to be not too bad of a disappointment. I don't think it's going to be too terrible. The Three of Pentacles says your creativity is going to get you out of it. Sort of understanding the situation, being able to get to that next phase, being able to get to that next deal is going to be the big key. But the Three of Pentacles is about using your creativity, using your imagination to make the situation better, to make the situation work itself out. Because Strength says if you have the patience in order to get there, Now, Tori, I think on June 3rd, you have something interesting happening to you, something that's going to be sort of exciting, something that's going to sort of make up for some of this. But until then, it looks like a little bit of a disappointing thing. You're going to have to work your way out of it. You're going to have to get through it. I think that is going to be quite possible for you. But come back on June 4th and let us know what happened on June 3rd. All right, hosting Daisy. Daisy indeed. We got Daisy Leon. Joanne, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate that. We got 2 donations over PayPal. We need to open the PayPal app, Face ID. Okay, look at me. Look at me. Look at, oh, come on, Face. What? I have like an extremely fast internet. Why'd you take that damn long? Anyway, we got Yasmin. Okay, we need to do Yasmin's question next. It's been one of those where it is like... hello, money. We need money. Okay. Okay, Daisy needs money. We're going to get you some money by using the Golden Tarot because it is made of gold. It is made of gold. I assume that you were born in 60, at 5/14/60. Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday to you, Daisy. I mean, let's find out money. Page of Wands, King of Cups, and 6 of Coins. You are gifted money. You do have some money coming in. So that's going to be pretty important here. Money coming in is going to be critical. That 6 of Coins says that is where it needs to be. King of Cups. Oh, yeah. It's almost like that the source of the money is somebody that you really didn't want to get money from. It's somebody that you're like, no, I really didn't really want that. Is full steam ahead. Maybe it is something I didn't want to deal with, but you end up dealing with it anyway and you get money. That could be a business proposition. That could be some things that are happening that you're like, I'm not sure if I want to get into that, both feet, but I will dip my toes into that. And all of a sudden it works out well, but you do have money coming in. I think that's important. Page of Wands is great. It's like the money coming in is from a reliable source, something that you don't have to worry about, something that you don't have to sort of be concerned about, even though you're not too excited about it. But yes, you do have money coming in. Daisy, thank you for joining this stream, by the way. Appreciate that. Please don't call out my name. Okay, Light Energy, you are the second PayPal donation. Right now, we need to do the first PayPal donation, which is, by the way, we might set a record tonight. I mean, I'm just saying we got 5 PayPal donations and we got like 30 donations over the stream. Anyway, all right, let's take a PayPal break. Let's knock out some PayPal donations. I won't say your name out. Okay, but anyway, we got YT. Will K overcome the issues? Will K overcome the issues they have with past relationships? Let's find out by using a little bit of this tarot right here, which is going to be the Gilded Tarot Royale. Gilded Tarot Royale. All right. I've referenced a YouTube name in the comment section. It's a Light Energy year right after Jasmine. We'll get to you in just a second. Okay. We got some issues. We need to overcome it. We need to move past. I'm looking for the Strength card. That would be so fantastic here. We get the Empress? It's almost as good. It's like a Walmart Strength card kind of. The issues aren't as bad as they seem. The issues aren't as bad as you sort of feel. I think it's more of an emotional hit, right? YT, it's more of an emotional hit. It's just like, oof. This is not something I wanted to. It's more of an emotional thing than a real issue. Somebody from a third party, somebody looking in that doesn't know what's going on, they're going to look at this and go, hey, what do you, this is not as bad as you think. There are ways out. There are ways to work around this. And I say that because of the 5 of Pentacles, it does feel like that. King of Wands says you have the ability, you have the power to work things out and to get to that. I think that the best thing is to get an outside perspective. Could it be therapy? Could it be a best friend? You need an outside perspective to give you a little bit of a different look at what you have, what you're dealing with in order to get through. But I think it's entirely capable of getting through. The Empress, again, is a Walmart Strength card. It says that we can be through this. We can have the power to get through it, to move on to the next phase. And that is critical. That is so critical to do that. So YT, absolutely. YT, absolutely. All right. Light Energy YouTube, Light Energy YouTube, you want to know a question. You want to know a question, Light Energy YouTube, and you donated PayPal. I've referenced my YouTube name in the comment section. I got that. May I ask a question? I have no idea what your question is. You're going to donate to ask a question. That's good. Yeah, let me know, Light Energy YouTube. What is your question? I don't know. I will come back to you, Light Energy YouTube. And could I get a general reading? Okay, there you go. All right, a general for Light Energy. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, not that, but I mean, you know, let's do the reading. Okay, Little Prince, we're going to do that, and that is going to be awesome. It is going to be awesome indeed. Man, let's find out. Let's find out what we're going to have here. All right, Light Energy wants a general read. We are going to get Light Energy a general read. Three of Wands, Emperor. Ooh, this is so weird. Kind of weird. You're in a weird place. You're not in a normal place. You're in a weird place. You're in a place where you know what to do. You know how to do it. You know how to react to it. You know sort of where you're going to be in the next moment to moment. You have a little bit of a plan, sort of where you're at. The problem is everything is weird. Everything goes weird. It's like you try for something, it doesn't manifest. You work for this, it doesn't work out. You get the opposite. You're in almost like this alternate universe, it feels like, as you're trying to sort of go through and get to that next phase or that next big thing. The Three of Wands says the next big thing is where you need to be focused, because I think that you could indeed be wasting a hell of a lot of time and using the Emperor, using your ability, using your sort of command that you have over some things that are happening to not benefit you. You may be on the mouse wheel. You need to be aware. Is this a mouse wheel? Is this something where I'm doing a lot of energy? I'm putting forth a lot of things. I'm just not getting where I need to be. So focus is critical. Figuring out where you're going to be is critical. Distractions are bad. And the mouse wheel is bad. If you can get rid of all of those things, get your focus in, get laser focused on where you need to be, that is going to be so critical for you right now because there's so many moving parts. There's so many things happening at the same time. I don't think it's working for you. I just don't think it's working well for you. But thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. CJ wants to know, will S keep in touch with me? Let's find out. Let's find out indeed by using this deck of cards, whatever the hell it is. We're going to use this deck of cards, whatever it is. No, actually it is the, oh no, that's not it. Actually, it's the, ooh, that fell. I don't have it. I forgot what it is. Oh, anyway, will S keep in touch with me? See, normally, I have the Tarot Box Tower, which has all of my deck things, but tonight has been so hectic. It has, Lovely Green, I've not gotten to your second question. The queue is massive. I mean, if you're in the queue, I'm sorry, it's massive. It's a Tarot Oracle show. It's popular. I'm sorry. I know I try to crank it out as fast as I can, but we're like up here in the queue and we need to go through all of these. So hang on. Lufty, you're right here, Lufty. We're like way up here though. So give me a minute. All right. Sorry about that. I know if you're new, you're like, Jesus, I've been waiting like an hour. Like he's done a magic trick. He's yapped about Christina coming in. He needs to get to my reading. I understand. Okay. Well, S keep in touch with me. 5 says no. That says no. And that says no. We're going with a thumbs down. It's going to, the Super Linares Tarot. Mina knows. Do you really want them to keep in touch with you? CJ, they're busy. I think that there'll be a light touch. There will be a sort of a light touch or sort of a, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that. But overall, I don't think they're going to keep in constant touch or they're going to constantly be there or they're constantly just going to make this big wave of action in order to stay just completely connected. I just don't see that. I don't see that at all. CJS, a little bit on the challenge side there, as that goes, but yeah. All right. Yeah, welcome to the Tarot Oracle Show. If you're new here, we're always busy. Little Sis is job hunting. Okay, everybody wants to know what the deck is. Let me get it. It's here somewhere, I swear. Okay, it's a Super Linares Tarot. It was on Kickstarter. I think you can get it on Etsy, I think. Super Linares, belonging to a higher world. Designed for personal development. Anyway, yeah, the Super Linares Tarot available at a Barnes & Noble near, okay, not really, but yeah, it was on Kickstarter. I'm not sure if where it is. You know, normally I would be an expert on these and say, oh, you can get it right here. But I have like 200 decks of cards. So, you know, there's only so many minutes in the day where I can do that. Anyway, Mina wants to know, little sis is job hunting. Mina gets the Wizard's Tarot. Mina, I don't know if you got the Wizard's Tarot or not, if you like the Wizard's Tarot or not, but it's a good deck. It is a good deck. Let's find out. Little sis is job hunting. Ace of Wands. Ooh, nice. Moon. Ooh, nice. Little sis needs to get needs to expand little sis's horizons, because the jobs that we're looking at now are kind of dead end feel. A little bit on the dead end side. They need to get something new, something. Being in an unfamiliar job hunt, being in an unfamiliar place does feel awkward. It's like, well, maybe this is not something I want to do. Maybe this is not something that's exciting, not something that's going to be, woo, that'd be great. But the Ace of Wands says, try something different, try something new. You have opportunities out there. It's just a matter of grasping those and moving forward and getting that. The reason I say that, Mina, you know, the moon is moving from that water into the land, this unfamiliar territory between the two towers that look like office buildings. It's like we need to get in something that's more formal, more serious, but something that we can still qualify for and get in that. If we're willing to take action on that, then that is going to work. The problem is it may be completely different than what we are looking for. Do I think we can get the fat cash? Do I think things can roll in? Things can be exciting. Things can work out? Absolutely. But we need to expand. We can't get this limited little exposure, this limited little goal and make that work and try to force it to work. Modoc and NC, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. We're going to be here all night. Might as well, let's put the ending soon. We eventually have to end. We're ending eventually. We still have 10 million donations. Anyway, let's see. What am I even doing? Star Bright. What do I see not coming with the Poe? Oh, no, human. When will the divorce be finalized? Month and a half. That's my immediate intuition. If you want to know my intuition, I immediately said a month and a half. So that's a month and a half. Let's see what the cards say. A human, let's find out, because intuition and cards always don't go together. Sometimes they have a little bit of a variance, a little bit of a difference in how they are treated, how they look, how they smell or act. We need to find out. Ace of Cups says that you're ready for this divorce to be finalized. This has been dragging out, hasn't it? It has been dragging out indeed, not something. The Fool says you have more things to do. We have some aspects in order to close it. There's some sneaky little things going on. We need to sort of get in and move in and get some action with that, but we don't really know what to do a lot with that. We have two movement cards next to each other, the Fool and the Chariot. You combine these, the Fool says, let's go on an adventure. The Chariot says, no, let's go on to something that's going to be a little more stable, something that's going to be a little more predictable. I think we're wandering into territory unknown. We need to get back to territory that is known, and we need to finish it out. I think a month and a half. I think a month and a half is where it's at. The Seven of Swords. I mean, it's maybe. But anyway, that is the sort of, where we're at. That is sort of where we're at. Seven of Swords is you're going to get what you need out of that. You're going to carry things out. You're going to be able to move forward and move things, carry out what you need from that. That is going to be the important part. Star Bright, what I see not coming with the Poe. With the Poe, indeed. All right, what do I see that's not coming my way? Edgar Allan knows. The Poe knows. The Poe knows. Well, things are rocking tonight. They are indeed. They are rocking. And let's see where Christina is at, see how far out Christina is from getting Starbright her rating. She owes Starbright, you're getting that rating. I'm just saying, if you are getting that rating. What I see not coming, the Nine of Wands, Justice, and the Page of Swords. You have somebody that's not out for you. Oh man, you're being controlled. You're being controlled. You have people that are controlling you. You have people that are not out for your best interest. They're not out for your best interest at all, my friends. They are not out for your best interest. You need to be focused on who is trying to control you, who is doing that, because the Nine of Wands with this thing, it feels like it's not for your good. They're trying to find you. They're trying to sort of get you into a situation you don't want to be in. And they sort of want to do that the hard way. They want to do that the hard way. They don't see the end result. I think the end result is kind of unexpected. With that Page of Swords, you need to be communicating, figuring out what is happening. If you feel a situation, if you feel like things are being controlled, if you feel like people are trying to control you, trying to manipulate you, trying to get you to do what they want you to do rather than what you want to do, because you don't really want to deal with that for a long term. So that is what you do not know, Star Bright, but now you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Love T. Green. Actions from R towards me. I think I'm seeing the end of the queue finally. By the way, we're not taking any more donations. Like, I'm the only tarot streamer that says stop donating. Eventually, I gotta go. Christina has shared a drive. With you. Christina's listening to the show, I think. Christina's listening to the show. View drive. She's going to be here in 20 minutes. She's going to be here in 20 minutes, and then we will do Starlight, the last star that we will see tonight. But in the meantime, we're going to do Lufty Green. Lufty, we're finally back to you. Are you excited? Lufty's like, I didn't know this show existed, and I don't think I want to come back if I have to wait 2 hours to get a reading. I mean, I'm just saying. Lufty retracted a message. Lufty, I've got an app that shows me everything that you typed. I got it because I'm an IT. I'm an IT guy too. Lufty wants to know, is this the last reading? Nope, this is not the last reading, Lufty. This is not the last reading indeed. No, it's not. Anyway, I love it when people retract their question and my app shows me what it is. Okay, anyway, Lufty, we're back. Actions from R towards me. Let's find out. Let's find out indeed what actions we got. By using... Lufty, I want to use this deck for you, Lufty. Lufty, I want to use this deck because I like art. Lufty, I like art. If you don't think I like art, I want you to go to my Instagram, which will be up here in a minute. It's called The Tarot Oracle. There it is. Go here right now. My Instagram, I do art all the time. I post stuff all the time. And it's good. I'm just saying, if you don't think, okay, if you think that fat man that's reading the tarot decks, he thinks his art's good. I don't think it is. Wait a minute, Lufty. Wait a minute. You don't think it's good? I have a disagreement for you. That is my art. Where's the good ones? Where's like the good ones? Let's see. That is my art. That's a painting, and that is a painting too. And that's a doggy. And like, where's the really good ones? Anyway, Lufty's like, can you just do my reading, please? I've been here 4 hours. And Lufty, it's my show. Okay, and that one. If you like all of these things, if you're excited about this type of art, photorealistic art, get on my Instagram. You can see all of the goofy stuff that I do over there. Anyway, back to the readings. Lufty wants to know actions that are going to take with me. They're going to be around a little while, then they leave. They're going to be a little bit around for a little while, and then they're going to leave. You know what I mean? Stream until I get there. Christina, you know I'm going to stream until you get here. I've been hyping you for like an hour. Christina, we had 75 viewers, and Lufty is still waiting for the reading. Okay, Lufty, I'm sorry. They're going to be around for a little while, and then they go away, and then they come back. I think it's sort of not, it's not an on and off thing. Don't get excited. It's not an on and off thing. It's something where they have the opportunity to be with you. They have the opportunity to sort of be around, to make some action towards what you want, because they do have this disappointing exit. They have a thing to where they need to leave and they come back. Now, Lufty, this is critical. They come back once. It's not an on-off thing. They come back once. And I don't think they're going to be back again. So I think that you should cherish them like, you know, when you're eating an orange. That doesn't make any sense. I think you should cherish them like that ice cream on a hot summer day. Because I think that they have some information to tell you. They have some information to get you out. They have information to move out to you to get you through the time. Lofty, you're in for a challenging time ahead in the next 3 months. And almost like this particular person helps you get through it, then they leave and then they come back. Okay. Bottom line, Lofty, that doesn't make any sense. But when it comes true, Lofty, entertainment purposes only, never make action towards R based upon a Fat Man Ring Tarot on YouTube. But if it comes true, Lofty, I want you to come back here. I want you to come back here and I want you to say, hooray! Because that would be amazing. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Anyway, let's find out who is going to be next in this manic, exciting, amazing place that we have tonight called 105 Readings. It's called 105 Readings in a Row.com. You have 2 opportunities. Oh, yeah, that's a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
We got this deck out for no reason because we're having a tarot throwdown. If you're new here, a tarot throwdown is where the Thoth cards will have a knockdown, drag-out battle with each other. From 2 different choices, one must be the victor. One must be the victor from 2 choices. The accountant here and the recruiter here. Who wins in this massive brawl called the tarot throwdown? The accountant, recruiter, accountant, recruiter, AR, let's go. This looks decent, but it looks lonely. This looks decent, but it looks lonely. Spoiler alert, the recruiter wins, right? Spoiler, you know what I mean? Darth Vader was Luke's father, okay? Bruce Willis was dead the whole damn time in Sixth Sense. I don't know. Anyway, she's pregnant in book 2 of the Outlander series. Spoiler. The spoiler alert says that the recruiter wins. Why? Because you feel at home here. You have more opportunities. You have better opportunities. You have more quality of life differences. You have more power as well in the recruiter position. And virtue, again, virtue says that this is where you need to be. This is your comfort zone. This is where you're at. Now, if you went with the accountant, you're on your own. It feels like you don't have a lot of support. You don't have a lot of upper positioning that you can get. You don't have a lot of advancement that you need. It's not bad. I'm not saying it stinks. I'm saying that this wins. The recruiter wins. That is how it is going to be because recruiter is always needed. It is always needed indeed. I need a lot of water. My voice is going. All right, let's see. What is next? I'm full of energy tonight, I can tell you that. What's coming in my career? See, Christina is like, where do you get all this energy? I'm like, because my audience is amazing. I love my freaking audience. I love my audience. Everybody's in chat. They're like rocking it. Okay, what's coming up in the career? Let's use this deck here. The Vox Arcana is where it is going to be. It is where it is going to be. All right. You donated again on PayPal. Light Energy. What is your other question? Let me know. Let me know because I'm opening PayPal now. Oh, we still have O's reading. O wants to know, debating moving over the next 2 or 3 months. Should I stay or should I not stay? All right. Oh, we're going to have you in just a minute. We're going to drink the whole bottle. It's not vodka. Boo-boo, it's not vodka. Come on. All right. What is coming in my career? A lot. You have a lot happening very quickly. Very quickly happening soon. It feels like there's a lot of things that just expand, that grow rapidly, and you're going to have to take it in all at once, because the Fool says part of this career adventure is the adventurous part, the adventurous spirit, trying to figure out where you're going to be, how you're going to get there, where you're going to go in the next thing, because the Eight of Swords says there's not a lot of wiggle room in order to get to that final destination. You're going to have to force it a little bit. You're going to have to move forward pretty quickly as you go. The Death card says changes are a-coming, and that's what you need. That is what you need, because I don't think that you like sort of doing what you're doing, constantly. You need that expansion. You need things, but if they're going to happen quickly. You need to be on top of it. I don't think you want to waste a lot of time. That's basically it. A lot of things very quick. It'll start rolling. You need to make decisions. You need to have the expertise, the willingness to go for it, the willingness to move forward, to get it done the way you need it to be done. Okay. Anyway, we have a PayPal donations, more PayPal donations. We got KO. KO wants to know something. What does KO want to know? KO wants to know, what the hell am I reading? Let's say, debating moving over the next 2 to 3 months. Okay. Debating moving over the next 2 to 3 months. I think the full question is, should I stay or should I go? I mean, that's not really a throwdown, but the good news is there are very obvious stay or go cards. We want something that's going to be good. I know Christina's coming. Christina, like my phone fell. Christina, by the way, is 13 minutes away, and she needs to park and then get here. I would say 15 minutes. So Christina is 15 minutes away. Anyway, it's a long night. Boo Boo, it's a long night. Take off. I mean, Boo Boo, get out of here. Get out of here. Boo Boo, I appreciate you being here. I'm just saying, I appreciate you being here. Okay, moving in the next 2 to 3 months, should I stay or should I go now? Just like the song, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, Judgment, and the Knight of Wands. The first thing that you have, okay, if you're new to tarot, you just started reading tarot, the first thing that you have here is fire, okay? We have a lot of fire cards. We have wands. We have wands, and then we have judgment, which is the rebirth, the reincarnation, moving, getting out, expanding, getting into that next big thing, doing the next big thing indeed. Doing the next big thing indeed. This indicates moving. It indicates moving along, getting out, and going to that next adventure. That's what you need. That is what you need indeed, moving. That is huge. That is huge, KO. That is the biggest, most obvious reading I've done in a long time. All right, Boo Boo, go to the gym. Thank you for being here, Boo Boo. I appreciate that. Christina's going to burst in and give Starbright a general reading. By the way, if you don't want to be here, come back later. You can see the readings. It's going to be on video, I swear. It's going to be on video, I swear. Maddie, though, we're back to Maddie. Maddie, thank you, donation, for your accurate readings. Maddie, thank you. Thank you so much, Maddie. I love you so much. Where's my cheer? Hooray! Let's get a cheer in chat for Maddie. I appreciate that. I was apparently I nailed the Capricorn reading exactly. I don't remember what I said, but apparently it was okay. And Maddie gave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Maddie. Is Maddie still here? I don't know. Anyway, Maddie, whenever you come back. All right. Okay. Mana has run out of questions. Mana, I'm going to do something unusual tonight. I am going to ask your question. I am going to ask your question for you, okay? It's going to be solid intuition and cards right now. If I want some solid intuitive cards, I'm going to reach for something that I know. I'm going to reach for something that feels right. Okay, not stop thinking dirty thoughts, not reaching for that. Instead, we're going to go for the Gregory Scott. We're going to go for the Gregory Scott, and we are going to ask your question for you and answer it at the same time. That's customer service. You're not going to get this customer service anywhere else. Okay. I mean, let's face the facts. You're not going to get this level of customer service anywhere else, certainly not from Microsoft. But here, you get it. I'm going to ask Manna's question for Manna. Manna wants to know how the situation will work out with this particular person. It's almost like this person is prevalent. This person's maybe too prevalent. This person needs something. This person has not really an agenda, but they're coming in with a different type of attitude, a different type of thing that we're not kind of used to. It's a bit of a, I'm not really sure what's happening with that. All right, now that's the question. Now, Manna wants to know how that is going to work out with this particular person. 9 of Wands says that you've been in the situation before, so you know how to fix it. You know how to address it. You know how to see it. You know where it's going to be. You know how it's going to work out. And that is going to be an interesting time indeed. That's going to be an interesting time indeed. Justices, sir. You get what you need out of this situation. It's not like you come up dry. It's not like you don't really know what to do or how to do it or anything like that, all right? It feels like that this is going to be justice is served, and that is what you want to happen. Because 7 of Cups, there's other things you need to deal with. You have more important things to deal with. You have more important things to happen. There's things that are floating around that you need to deal with. You don't need distractions. A lot of times you feel really distracted, especially by certain people. I don't think that you need that in this time. 5 of Swords says, pour the whatever that is over their head and move on. And move on indeed. Pour it over their head and move on. That is. So Manna, from 1 to 10, how did you like that reading? Because that was raw. That was just raw, okay? What deck was that? The Gregory Scott Tarot. So that was just raw. Let me know, Manna. From 1 to 10, where was I? Where was I? Because I asked your question for you. I don't think I've ever done that before. And I've done about 17,000 readings. So, yeah. All right. Sunflower's still here. I mean, I'm just saying, Sunflower's still here. We're being hosted by Starlight Starbright. The last Starbright question today. Oh, no. Starbright has one more question. A general reading from Christina, who will be here in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. In the meantime, let's go to PayPal. And let's find out. Okay, we have Light Energy. Light Energy wants one more question. Light Energy, don't read my real name over the internet. I won't. But you want a general reading. And that's what we're going to do. Tyler, your beginner course helped me a lot. Tyler, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look at that. Look, I'm getting compliments tonight. Manna, it's true. Manna, my reading was on point and I made it up. Manna, it's true. This is the only place you're going to get crap like this. This is the only place that you're going to get stuff like this. There's no other channel that does this. I'm just saying now. All right. Anyway, Sunflower, you got hosted. Let me know what your question is. In the meantime, let's do MODOK. Light Energy. I have no idea. No, that was your first question. Okay. What is your question? Light Energy. What is your question? Why you let me know your question? While you let me know your question, we're going for MODOK and we're going a general, please. Thank you. All right, let's do that. It's the best way to read. Tyler, I agree because that's how I read, Tyler. Tyler, if you like that, Tyler, I'm glad you're here, my friend. I'm glad you're here, my friend. Tyler, if you like that course, I have put everything I know about tarot into this book. This is how I read. This is the reading style, the reading method that I use every night on this stream that gets 40, 50 donations a night. This is the secret. This is what I do. This is how I think. This is my flow. This is how I do stuff, like get mana and read their question for them. This is how it happens. It's going to be available in 2 weeks on my Etsy site, link in the description. You can get the PDF version now, or you can wait and get this big, luscious, full color, thick, beautiful, glossy page version in 2 weeks. If you can wait, it'll be here. That was your first question. Light energy. I start in a few weeks. Light energy. Does anybody know light energy's question? I think that I'm not paying attention tonight or something. Light energy, I still don't know what your question is. Can you type out your question from front to back? I think maybe you had a part of a question earlier and part of your question later. I do have an application that shows me what you've said for the entire time. And I'm looking through all of your chat and I still don't know. I'm sorry, light energy, that's my fault. Probably it's my fault. Let me know. Can you just type it out for me? Just like front to back, just like, what is your second question? And I will get to you. Fairy Wren, what is going on? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. In the meantime, Modoc, Christina's almost here. Christina's almost here to give Starlight, Starbright a general reading tonight. I will ask again, please, ask again. I need it because tonight has been hectic. Light energy, you understand. Tonight has been hectic. And I thank God that I wrote that app, because without it, there's no way I could have done tonight. Anyway, a general, Page of Pentacles says you're not quite ready to start. You're not quite ready to get that thing going. I think that you've been excited about it. Modoc, you've been like, yes, I need to do this immediately, but I don't think that's good. I think you need to take it easy. I think you need to back up, figure out where you're going to come from, figure out where you're going to go, and understand your limitations, because the biggest thing to happen now is your limitation to sort of be like, maybe that didn't work, or maybe that's biting me in the butt, because you don't want that. The Knight of Swords is the biggest thing here, Modoc. In order to take Knight of Swords, if you read my book, which is over there, Knight of Swords is an energy of somebody that is not quite prepared. Somebody that didn't plan. They went full force ahead and it bit them in the butt. And I don't think that's where you want to be. I don't think that's where you want to be at the end of the day. That's not going to be too exciting for you. I don't think that's going to work out overall. The devil says there are things moving around, swirling around, that are going to be a little bit against you. Not against you like evil or something, but more of a not optimal situation where you need it to be, okay? And the Empress, it is about control. It is about taking the control, taking the command back from the things that could have sapped it away from you, the things that could have taken it away from you, and put it back where it needs to be. Because if you don't do that, you have lost a big piece of the puzzle that needs to be there, and it's not there right now. Anyway, hopefully, I still can't believe I made up Mana's question, and it was right. Not only was the question correct, but the answer was correct too. This is a monumental day in my tarot career. So now, anyway, let's go with the. We still got more readings. We're still waiting for light energy. Should I just refund you? I don't know, light energy. I feel bad because I don't know your question. I've gone through all of your chat, and I don't know what your question is. And I have an app that tracks everything that you type. So I still don't know what your question is. So if I don't get it by the end of the night, let me just refund your $1.82 back to you. Because I don't know. This is my fault. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. If you email me your question, I will personally make you a dedicated video for it. Christina is here. Welcome, Christina. What is going on? All right. Christina's going to do Boo Boo's question and also do Starbucks question after I do SC. So do you want to warm up a drink while I do this SC question?
Yeah.
All right, do the pee and the drink, and then we will come back there. All right, SC wants to know SC's current feelings for me. NC, SC, they're both end in C. Current feelings for me, the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is interesting. It's almost like a delay in order for things to go ahead, a delay for things to move forward. We have a little bit of a wait time, or we have a little bit of a stall, or things not going 100%, right? And the Hierophant says that things are a little bit too serious. We need to lighten it up. We can't have this big serious cloud roaming around, floating around. I don't think that works for you long term. And the Queen of Swords says the factors that are working against you are also the factors that are working for you. So don't look at everything as black and white. Life is big shades of gray, okay? And sometimes things that look bad can actually be good, and vice versa. You need to understand that, especially if we're taking things a little too seriously. We're taking things into a realm that they don't need to be. We're moving it into something where it doesn't need to be 100% good. Queen of Swords says, take it back a step, okay? Understand that it is black, not black and white. It is shades of gray. So it is shades of gray. I think that'll be okay. All right. Boo Boo said, I posted my question earlier, and luckily I have an app that will handle that. Okay, so Boo Boo types a lot of stuff, so I have to scroll to the end. So many questions not. I wrote the question already. No problem. I think we're finished for tonight. Well, not yet. Going to the gym. Not necessarily. I don't mind going to the gym. Jesus Christ, it's a long night. Drink the whole bottle. You dropped your drink. I'm thinking, I'm looking. Stacy signed up. I'm going for the complete makeover. Thank you for donating. Boo Boo, where in the world is your question? Where in the world is your question? You've been a moderator too long. Here we go. I found it. Okay. Boo Boo wants to know, is there any action coming towards me in the next few months? And then Starbright wants a general, and I'm going to let Christina take it over. Christina is going to take over the stream, and I got to go to the bathroom. So when Christina takes over, I'm going to go away for a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. I can't. Yeah, I've been here like an hour and a half. We've had like 70 viewers at one point. So we've been rocking it tonight. It's been rocking. Okay, but anyway, Boo Boo wants to know any action coming in the next few months. And then Starlight, the last reading of the night, wants to know general. It's general reading. He found it. So that's not hard. You do great. All right, I'm going to let Christina take it over, and I will be back in a minute. All right, so you back.
All right, come back.
Of course I'm coming back.
Okay. Okay, seriously, you guys have no idea. I was going like 90 to nothing. You know, I had all this pressure. I had to get here. I had to do the reading. So, yeah. So, Starbright, are you still here? This is serious, terrible marathon. Yes, it is a marathon for him. So Starbright, I don't see Starbright in the queue. Oh, there you are. Yay. Okay, so we need a general read. All right, so let me choose a deck. Which one should I choose? I'm going to go with the Mons Tarot. I like this one. I think it's fun. It's cute. It is kind of a large deck. You have to have big hands to shuffle these cards because they're so large. But I really like them. Anyhow, we have a general. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Sunflower. Let's see. Sunflower first. Sunflower, did you get your read? I love apples. I can't believe you guys stuck around just for me. Like literally, I was hauling ass down the freeway to get here, and there were no cops out, and I was really grateful for that. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's do this reading. This is a general for Starbright.
Starbright general. All right. We will, so we have Boo Boo's question there. Let's do a Starbright general up here, and that way we know what we're doing. All right.
All right. Ooh, 7 of Wands, death. Strength. I can't see.
Sorry.
And we have 9 of Swords. Ooh. Okay, so for general reads, it looks like we've got change happening. 7 of Wands. Let's see here, and we've got Strength. I think that we've got some changes happening, and I think that it's something that's going to definitely build some character, maybe put you through some challenges. You know, the 9 of Swords here, there's lots of worries on this guy's mind here, you see here. And I think that maybe you're kind of worried about this change that's happening in your life, but I think you're going to be okay. I think that anxiety and fear can definitely get the best of us all at times, but look at the Strength card. I mean, look at all of that confidence. I mean, she's got things under control, and I think that this represents you right now. So whatever you're going through right now, I'm not really sure. I think that it might be kind of tough, and it might be keeping you up late at night, but I think it's all going to be okay. I think you're going to come through it, and I think you need to just be reassured that you're going to make it through. Just believe in that and know that everything's going to be okay. That's what I see. So I hope that whatever you're going through, just know that everything's going to be A-okay. I hope that was good.
You did good.
What do you think about that?
Let's
look at it. Let's look at it again.
Okay. You want my opinion?
Yes.
You want the TO 2 cents?
Yeah, give me some TO 2 cents.
Well, death, obviously, you nailed the change. I think we do have change coming indeed. The 9 of Swords, that is concerning about the change. We are concerned. The change is sort of hovering over us. It could be something that nobody likes change. And when you have a sudden change, especially, nobody really enjoys that at all. But death into Strength, into the 9 of Swords, even though you're worrying, Strength says you have the confidence, you have the ability to withstand the change, to get on the other side of the change good. Because once you have change, the cards to the right of that are always critical to, how am I going to react to it? What is going to come? And Strength says that I'm going to be able to handle the change, not a problem at all. So yeah, I think you got it.
You know how when I look at these cards, I literally look at, what is usually in the center, and then I read out from it. Mm-hmm. So the 7 of Wands, how would you interpret this?
Well, it's obviously a defensive card. You're not
right.
You don't want so a 7 of Wands means I'm defensive, and what are you defensive against? Change, right? I'm a defensive against this change. This is not a change that I look forward to. Maybe this is not a change I don't want to deal with right now.
Look, he's defending himself. All of these wands are facing him, but yet he's protecting himself and maybe his little his little friend here.
Yeah, and you make a good point. Sometimes not only can you be defensive against a change, but you may need to protect yourself against the bad things that happen during the change. You make a good point too, right?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things pointing at you, and you just have to be defensive sometimes, and you have to put number 1 first, and sometimes, if you don't stand up for yourself, no one else will. So change is okay. The Death card, I'm a Scorpio. The Death card is definitely accurate for my life, I guess. I feel like I'm constantly going through change, but change isn't always bad.
There you go. And the last reading of the night, Boo Boo wants to know if there's any action coming towards me in the next couple of months, because hit the blue button.
Music to make love to.
This is for me? Oh, okay.
No, hit the blue button.
The blue button.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, they're both blue. Sorry, I pushed the wrong button.
It's kind of a teal. I was kind of confusing. All right. Pick your deck for the boo-boo question.
Let's see. I think we need to use... did you use all of them tonight?
No.
What about this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Witchling Academy.
We're going to use Witchling Academy. I really like this deck.
It is a cute deck.
Do you like this one, Sunflower? Thank you. All right. Let's see. What was the question again?
Right here. I want to know if there's any action coming towards me in the next few months.
Any action, Jackson? Of course, Sunflower. Come on now. I know you're a Capricorn, and my daughter's a Capricorn. There's always action coming towards the Capricorns. I don't know what it is. It's just how it goes. All right, let's see what we got here. We've got 3 of Pentacles. We've got the Devil. There's your card. Temperance. And Page of Pentacles. Well. Temperance. So, I think definitely you have, things coming towards you. I think you've got a lot of adventure and changes too with moving and things of whatnot. But this Three of Pentacles, this is a hard one for me too. So the Three of Pentacles here, I feel like that, I don't know, I feel like I can see you and your daughter. You have more than one daughter, right? Seems like you do. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, help me out with this one.
So it changes. You're looking for anything exciting, anything happening?
There's definitely excitement. There's the devil. I mean, there's the temptation.
Well, the Three of Pentacles, well, not only do you have three people there, multiple people working on it, but you have things that you're working on with the Three of Pentacles that is going to be a group effort.
Yeah.
So you have a group effort
at her.
She's
She's explaining the plan. This is what's happening. This is this is what's happening. You're presenting the plan to the family or whoever, this is what we're going to do. And, you're going to have temptation to make, change, different choices with your change. And I'm not sure what that's in relation to, but, you're going to have different things come your direction. I mean, I feel like the Capricorn never, ever has a dull moment ever. Temperance, I think you're going to make good choices and balance. You got the sun in the background of this picture. I think there's going to be good choices made. And then the Page of Pentacles. How would you describe the Page of Pentacles in this?
The Page of Pentacles, it's a messenger.
Yeah,
so it's bringing messages in
Look
about
at all the
stability.
good news.
Right. It's bringing good news. It's bringing fall. So you have something coming in the fall.
That's right.
So she asked what specifically we have coming in. Now you have pumpkins. You have a bunch of fall fruit.
You know what? And you know what I think about? I think about your catering business and all of that food there. That could be, opportunity for, your business to grow wherever you go. So, that's how I kind of see that. I see this food here. So, I think there's good things happening, but be careful in your choices. Be careful in your choices because you've got that temptation all around you.
Yeah, not everyone is on the same page about what we're working on, right?
Well, you're going to be competition wherever you go. So, whether that be business or that be relationships or whatnot, just know, be mindful of your choices.
Yep, and that is the last reading. Light Energy, I see your reading. I'm going to make you a dedicated video, Light Energy. You're new, and you have been so patient. I'm going to make you a dedicated video for your question. It'll be posted tomorrow. Light Energy, I apologize again for not seeing your questions and whatnot. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. It has been an exciting night.
Thank you guys for sticking around for me.
Yeah, we will see you next time.
You got me in the mood. It feels like